if I find any example for that,
That would help actually.
yeah, if present, see, in this example, what we are doing, we are creating
Uh,
an inverse.
you are not sharing that portion of your screen.
No, no, it is sharing this example.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay. So in this example, if x equal to 0, that in that case, I'm returning an empty optional.
Right.
Okay. While else, if I if x is not 0, then I am returning the optional of this value. So
Okay.
here I'm returning the optional type only. But since optional have two types, either it will be empty optional or the optional is value is wrapped on top, like optional is on top on top of the value.
Yep.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So if x is 0, then we are returning the empty optional because we cannot take a 1 by 0 inverse of 0. And in that case, we are taking off optional. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Similarly, off nullable. Yeah. So a map is applies to value. Map function applies to a value if present, if input is empty, so the output. That means like optional double max rand square. What I'm doing here is max rand dot map. So if the value is present, then I'm squaring the value. If there is no values present, that means I am squaring the empty optional. That also result in the empty thing here. That's the thing. So if the input is empty, so is the output. That means, sorry. Okay, so map function is used to transform anything. So that is the case here. So supply an alternative for a missing value using OR. So what we can do, fix in max run or dot or. What this or will do, if the value is present, then we'll providing that value only. But if it is not present, if that is the empty, then I'm providing this off, that is -1. Okay, so this -1.0 is of type double. I'm wrapping that double into the optional type by using this method dot off. Okay, optional dot off. This is an optional wrapper, and then with the help of this lambda expression, I am throwing like sorry, I'm outputting this if I'm encountering any empty optional or like a missing value. Okay, now a flat map allows us to cascade function with optional types. Use flat map to regenerate a stream from optional values. Okay, yeah, coming to that. So this is it about the lecture 1. Okay, coming to lecture 2, collecting results from the string. How we can collect a result from a string. So there are varieties of method and varieties of way in which we can. So we have got a stream. Okay, we have manipulated, filter, and do all the operations on that stream. Now we want to collect the result from the stream. In case of some, might be some collection or array or like that thing. If simply I want to print out that, so how I will do that. So convert collection into sequences of values streams. Okay, a stream defines a standard iterator used to loop through a values in a stream. Alternatively, use for each with a suitable function. Okay, so my stream dot for each, what it will do, it will like print each element which is present in the stream. Just like we print a array, so like we print array from each element from the array, just like that. Okay, if I want to convert a stream into an primitive array, then I can use this to array. Okay, but one thing here, my stream dot to array, it will only result me the array of type object. Okay, if I want to specify some array which is like of some specific type, then I have to define that type like this. Okay, so in this case, I am converting the stream into an string array. So I have put it this like this: string array colon colon new, and now my array is of string format. Okay, what if we want to convert the stream back to a collection? Then we will use this method collect. Okay, so like these are the list of method. If you are aware, then you can do the questions quickly. Pass appropriate factory method from collectors. How? So yeah, creating a list from a stream. How will create a list? My stream dot collect, and then in collect dot to list. collectors dot to list, what it will do, it will convert my stream into a list form. Similarly, if I want to collect the a stream in a set form, then I will do this set to set. Okay, so dot collect collectors dot to set. Okay, yeah. So to create a concrete collection, so to list or to set are the we know, like from a collection hierarchy. So these are the uh, abstract set interface. Okay, there are concrete implementation. If I want to provide a concrete implementation, concrete collection, so I can also do this with the help of this. So dot collect stream dot collect collectors to collection tree set new. So in this case, I am storing my stream or converting my stream to a tree set. Okay, so this is how we can collect results from a stream. Yeah. One more thing is, yeah. Collectors as method to aggregate summary in a single object. Yeah, yes, we are doing a revision session from week 9 onwards only. Do you have any specific doubt from week 1 to 8? We can do that also. Will we do?
So I wanted to ask if we are doing previous term questions today or only revision.
Right now, I'm taking the revision. If time permits, we can do PYQ also. Or if you have any doubts in the specific question from PYQ, we can take that also.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So collectors has method to aggregate summaries in an object. So we have seen like summarizing int. So we have this data type, or we can say object int summary statistics. What it will do, it will provide me a summary statistics of the stream. So this should contain numbers like the int type. Why? Because it is int summary statistic. That's why if my stream is of type string, or like I'm collecting my stream as in string, then I am collecting is as a length. So I am manipulating summary statistics, or I am collecting the statistics of length. So this is in the number only. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it will provide me some method, like the some stats like count, max, min, sum, average, and I can get those specific count from this function dot get max, get count for count, get max for max, get min for minimum value, get sum to get the sum of this length, get average to get the average. Okay, yeah. Similarly, this will operate on the int value. Similarly, we have long summary statistics or double summary statistics to manipulate double or long values. Okay, and the methods are similar only. We just have to change this from int summary statistics to long. That's it. And we have these methods which will similar in both the things, double and long also. Okay, convert a stream of a person to a map for a person p dot get id is a key and p dot get name is a value. So if I want to, there are, let's say I have a stream of person and I want to collect the result from the persons each, like if the person objects contain id and name, so I can do this to collect the results from in a map. So name to ID people dot collect dot to map. To map will do that functionality. Person get ID comma person dot get name. Okay, so this is how we can collect a stream, collect in a map from a stream. Yeah, collect all IDs with the same name in a list. How will we do that? We can use this grouping by. Okay, so grouping by, what it will do, it will collect all the IDs from collect all the names of the person which have same name. So it will like a group by functionality. Okay, you can yeah, this I guess we have also encountered in the PYQs also, this partition by. What it will do, it will partition our collect stream in two ways. Okay, one is like, so in this case, get name dot sub str from 0 comma 1 dot equals a. That means if the first letter of the person is a, then partition on that criteria. That means one partition will partition one will contains all the names which contain which starts with the letter a, and all others name will be contained in other partition. Okay, so we can get this partition by dot get partition. Okay, and we will set whether it will be true or false. So on the basis of true or false, it will say like, if this condition is this predicate is true, then provide me that partition, or if the predicate is false, then that means provide me the other partition, other one. Okay, so in that case we can get the result, get the partition on the basis of the get partition. Similarly, we have input and output streams. What are those? Read a sequence of byte from some source, a file, internet connection, or memory. That is input. So there we have varieties of input present here. Okay.
One question, sorry. In the partition by,
Hmm.
okay, partition creates partitions, but where do they get stored into and how are they referenced later? Like if we are going to say something like a group by, you will say true or false, right?
Yeah.
So
In
how is
partition by,
partition by, it's true or false, is it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, if I show example in this, see, yes, in this. So this partition is present in the map only. It is presented in the map form. So we
Okay.
have true and false, like these are the two keys, and we have a list of person.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Zoom it a little bit. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So in this case, if you see, true is like all the list of person which in which this criteria is true. That is all the names which contains which is starting with the letter A. Okay. Similarly, in the other thing, like other partition, that means false. False will contain all the other names which doesn't start with the letter A. Okay. So
Okay.
this is stored in the map form, and we can get this partition by providing the desired value. Like if I'm getting true, then I'll get the partition, all the list of person which contains which are names which can start with letter A.
Okay.
For
Is it
false,
something
we can.
similar for group by also?
Yeah, yeah.
Group by also is runs on a similar thing, true false,
Yes, yes,
or will
yes.
it have different keys?
No. In group by, we are storing the string. Okay, so
String.
if we are,
Okay.
I'm grouping by name. So
Mm-hmm.
if I have same name and we have multiple IDs. Okay, so like ID 1, 2, 3 have same names. Okay, so
Okay.
I have in the map, I have a name, let's say Abhi, and it will contains all the IDs list of all the person which has name Abhi. So I can get this by the name provided.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we have input and output stream. So yeah, so these streams, the output streams, these are designed in such a way in Java, like these are designed in the component form and very specialized component. So each component, let's say if I have file input stream, so the work of this component is only to input from the file, nothing else. Okay, so to do any functionality of a higher level, we have to assemble all the components to do a desired work. Okay, it might be tedious, but yeah, this will provide us a more flexibility, so we can use a specialized component, assemble all the components, and do the required functionality. Okay, so output is also like a write a sequence of byte to some source. The source can be a file, an internet connection, or a memory. Read one or more bytes. Abstract methods are implemented by subclasses of input stream. So we have input stream, and as this name suggests, it will read the work of this stream is to read one or more bytes from a source. Okay, close a stream when done. So we always close a stream, and best practice includes to close a stream in finally if we are handling that. So it will always release the resources. flush an output stream, output is buffered. So if the output is buffered, what do we mean by buffered? Is like we introduce a buffer. Okay, so that will increase the efficiency. To increase the efficiency, so what we are do, we will introduce a buffer between an output source and the input source. So what it will do, it will take the elements or elements from the input into a buffer, and that buffer is like directly read. So it's like a batch processing. Okay, so that will if we want, if we don't want a one element, then we can do the batch processing to take all to output all the elements in the bulk. That is buffered. So we have to flush an output stream to if the output is buffered. Similarly, write one or more bytes, we can use this output stream. If we want to create an input stream attached to a file, then this component will be useful. Like that, this component is used, file input stream. Create an output stream attached to a file, that is file output stream. What should we do? Like should we override or append? So we will pass a boolean as a second argument to the constructor. By default it will override to the file. If we are providing true, that means we will append that to the file, or false, that means it will override. By default it will override. Okay, so yeah, a scanner class, we have done this many times. A scanner class is to apply to any input stream, and it contains many read method. Many read method like next line, or that kind of thing. So next will only read a word. Okay. While the next line will read the whole line. If we are talking about the file, if we are reading a file. So to write text, we use print writer class to apply to any output stream. Okay. Similarly, we have data input stream or data output stream to read and write a binary data. Okay. So it will also contain many read methods. Buffering an input stream, read blocks of data. If I want to introduce a buffer, so I can use this buffered input stream. Similarly, for the buffered output stream, to write in a blocks. Pushback stream can only read and unread. So yeah, so you can see that this pushback stream, this one is the high like the specialized component. This will only use to read and unread. So now we use this pushback stream along with other components to do a desired functionality. To read or unread a file, I will use this pushback stream with the file output stream or file input stream. So by assembling these components, we can do that. So Java has a whole zoo of stream for different tasks, like random access file, zip data. So we have one component which is used to read on the zip data. We another component to write on the zip data. Similarly, we have one component to randomly access files, another to write on the randomly access file. So these kind of things are there. Another thing is serialization. Okay, data input stream and data output stream read and write low level units like bytes, integer, floats, character also. Okay, so data input and data output will only provide me to write only low level data, just like bytes, integer, flow. What if I want to directly import or export an object? That where serialization or deserialization comes into picture. Okay, that means like why we need to import or export object directly to backup objects into the disk with the state of the object, like what will be the current state, we will backup that. Restore objects from a disk, or send the directly the objects across a network rather than sending a low level units like bytes, floats, integer. Okay, so serialization, deserialization is there. To write object, Java is another output stream, that is object output stream. Similarly, object input stream to read back the objects directly. So with the use of these components, this one and this one, we can directly read the object or write the object. Okay, so this component contains one method, that is write object, which is used to write out an object. Okay, similarly, retrieve object in the same order they were written using read object, same order as it is, like as we are writing a number or character, we are writing now with the help of serialization or deserialization. With the help of this object input stream or output stream, we are directly writing or reading an object. Okay, Now, to allow the serialization, to allow the any object which has to be serializable, we have to allow the class to provide a serialization. So to allow this, we implement a marker interface that is serializable. What is marker interface? That means it's like an indicator. It doesn't contain any methods to implement. Okay, so it's just the indicator. So that is a marker interface. Okay, some object should not be serialized. So if we want like so object, let's say object person contains get id, name, and let's say the height of the person, let's say. Okay, and I don't want the name to be serialized. Okay, so some object should not be serialized, so then we mark that field as a transient. Okay, transient, if I'm making that transient, that means this, now this won't be serializable. So if you are writing or getting fields and any field is a transient, then it will only give me the value during writing object or reading object. It will go only give me the value that is default by Java. That is, if that is an integer or number, then it will give me 0. If it is a string, then that will give me a null. Okay, we can override the write object. Okay, if I want to explicitly write a relevant details of the transient field, like what, how to write, if there is another way, we can also override this, or provide the write object explicitly to write an object. Okay, so that is can override write object. Default write object write out the object with all non-transient fields only. Okay, so whenever I encounter a transient field, it will only provide me with the default values, that is null or 0 in case of a string or integer respectively. Then explicitly write 11 details of transient field. If I want to explicitly write, then I have to override the write object. Okay, yeah. So this is it about the week 9. Any
How do
problem in
I
week 9?
override the right object?
Hmm?
How do I override the right object?
Yeah, we can override the write object. So like as example, Java provides an dot equals method with the default pointer equality. Okay, but if I want to provide my criteria for the equality, like rather than doing pointer equality, just provide me with the, provide do the equality on the basis of age. Okay, so we override the equal method. Similarly, we override this this method, the write object method, to provide our own write object. If you see
Okay.
in this, let me show you. Yeah. So this one is one example. Here, label point implement serializable, private string label, private transient point 2D double point. Okay, so this point 2D, this point I'm making this transient. That means it is not, it is non-serializable. Now I'm providing an override object. Okay, this override, I'm overriding this private void write object, throws IO exception, out default write, and then out dot write double point get x and get y. So in this way, I want to write the object in the file. So I'm providing my own implementation of write object. And in that case, default write object will do the default one. So in that case, the default one, this will not give me this transient field. This will be null or 0.0, because this one is double. So it will be only 0.0,
Okay.
this default one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming
Good
to
evening, good evening, Abhilakshay ji.
good evening. Good evening.
Sir, I am sorry, I just joined. What is happening? Can I ask some doubts, or you are doing something?
Yeah, we are doing the revision of from week 9 to 12. I have completed week 9.
No issues, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
now
At the end of the session, can I ask?
yeah, agenda is to revise these from week 9 to 12.
No, no, that's okay. But at the end, not agenda. At the end, can I ask one doubt in the?
Yes, in the end you can ask doubt. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, week 10 is on based on the concurrent programming. Why we want concurrent programming is like to do a multi-processing. So single processor executes several computations in parallel. Time slicing is to share the access. Okay. Private set of local variables. Time slicing involves saving the state of one process and loading the suspended state of another. Okay. Then we have threads. Okay. Threads is like a logically parallel action within a single application operated on same local variable. So in this, the local variables are same. That's why context switching are easier. Uh, as compared to processes. Processes are like different processes are like the parallel processes, but they have their own set of variables. Okay, but in this scenario, in this context, week 10, week 11 in this course, we are not differentiating between processes or threads. We can use this term interchangeably. Okay. Logically parallel actions with a single application operated on the same local variables communicate via shared memory and context switches are easier. That is thread. Okay, so we have a class thread and we define a run function there where execution can begin in parallel. Okay, we invoke this start that will initiate a run in a separate thread. Okay, directly calling run does not execute in a separate thread. So if there any code you have provided there, we are not using this t dot start or any kind of that, and we are directly running that like t dot run, then that will execute in a sequential fashion only in a normal way. Why? Because it is not executing in a separate thread. So this dot start is responsible to start a new thread and then invoke the run method, and then that run method will execute in a separate thread. Okay, cannot always extend thread. Why? Because of the multiple inheritance problem in Java. So instead of extending this class thread, we use this runnable interface. So we implement this runnable interface. What the small modification we have to do as compared to the code which we are doing with the while extending the thread class, that is, now we have to explicitly create a thread and then provide a start on that. Okay, so yeah, this is start start. Okay, yeah. Now, when we are doing a concurrent programming, there are three, there are problems like a race condition. What is that problem? Is like concurrent update of the shared variable that can lead to a data inconsistency. Okay, I'm directly increase. So like two persons are incrementing one variable. So in that case, there might be a data inconsistency. So we have talked about this race condition. So what we have to, we have introduced some critical section. Critical sections of a code where shared variables are updated. Okay, so what these are the critical sections of the code which contains like a which if not handled properly can lead to a data inconsistency. So what we do, mutual exclusion, that is at most one thread at a time can be in a critical section. Okay, so when only one person is able to, one thread is able to update or write the shared variable, in that case we ensure that the data is not updated, or we maintain a consistency of our data. So that is mutual exclusion. Okay, yeah, so at most one thread at a time can be in a critical section. That is our main point. Now we have used some approaches to solve this problem. So first approach is like a use a turn variable. If you remember, we are using a turn variable. So using a two int valued variable, that is turn. So whether turn is of 1 or 2. Okay, but we have seen that this problem leads to starvation. What if one thread goes out of action, then other thread will starve for the resources. It won't get the resources. It will be in the waiting state infinite times. Okay, similarly, if we are using a two boolean variables, recall that we have seen the example with which where we are using turn with the help of request. Okay, so in that case, mutual exclusion is guaranteed, but this problem is leads to a deadlock state. That means resources are provided, but it's like both the condition got true, and now we are not able to, like, the thread is not able to take any thread, like no now both the thread will not be able to take the resources. Okay, so they will waiting for the resource infinite time. So that leads to a deadlock. Okay, so we come up with the Peterson algorithm. Okay, we have studied this algorithm. In that case, what we have done, we have done the like a combination of two valued variables and the two Boolean variables. So we have combined these two approaches. So this will ensure that this will avoid both starvation and deadlock. But now this is difficult to generalize to more than two threads. Okay. Then we come up with a bakery algorithm, that is the thread itself acquires a token number by incrementing the current token number by 1. But this will also lead to some inconsistencies, like if two threads get the same number, then some system parameter is used to break the tie. So what will be that system parameter, or there should be there. So to avoid this, the checking for the max and incrementing should be make an atomic step. We have made this inference like this should be an atomic step. Okay, this bakery algorithm. So using two valued variable, we have seen this turn thing. Okay, this one is the first approach. This one is the second approach, where we have providing this request equals to true or request 2 equals to 1. So this will leads to a starvation problem. This thing will lead to a deadlock problem. While if in the case request 2 is also true and request 1 is also true, now the both thread will be in waiting state, and since no one is there to made any request false, they both be in the waiting state infinite times. Okay, so that is a deadlock condition. So we have come up with to combine both approaches, that is Peterson algorithm. So this is ensuring this mutual exclusivity, but this is not like we are not able to generalize to more than two threads. Okay, then yeah, so then we have come like a we have taken the inference like from bakery algorithm, that is we need to make the updates atomic. Okay, so test and set is like check the current value of a variable, then update it. If more than one thread does this in parallel, update may overlap and get lost. Okay, then we need to combine test and set into an atomic, that is indivisible step. Okay, and this cannot be guaranteed without adding this as a language primitive. That means we are not providing this, or like we are not coding this. So this is not in the programming. This test and set, this atomic updates, it's itself coming from it is implemented within a language only, within the machine only. Okay, so that there is a so programming language primitive for test and set is given by semaphores. Semaphore is like now I am providing this p of s, like I am locking this resource, I'm entering the critical section, leaving the critical section, and then I'm releasing this releasing the lock. Okay, so now this P of S and V of S, with this combination, I can provide now these are the atomic steps. Like P of S will directly provide me the lock. Now I don't have to keep the variables or how many variables I have to track and all those things. I don't have to do. I just have to do P of S. That means now machine will take care how to make this like only one thread at a time can able to enter into the critical section. Similarly, to leave the critical, we are unlocking this as V of S. So semaphore guarantees mutual exclusion. It guarantees freedom from starvation and deadlock also. But now, yeah, this one is also very, very low level. So then we have come up with the monitors thing. Okay, so that can be created by extending thread or implementing the runnable interface. We define a run which is executed by swarm threads of that class. Okay, invoking the start method of the thread object initiate the run method on a separate thread, not the main thread. Yeah, thread.sleep. This sleep is a static method which is present in the thread class, which is used to suspend a thread for some milliseconds. Okay, from this arg milliseconds or t milliseconds. The thread does not release its lock if already gained while in sleep. Okay, so the lock is there only. And this is also expected to throw an exception, the interrupted exception. So we always handle the sleep or join in the we always handle or like advertise as a throw as an interrupted exception. Okay, join, we have join method also. Join method makes the thread executing this instruction and wait for the other thread on which join is called. So it's like I have three threads, and now three threads doing its own operations. Now I have put it the join method on all the threads. That means now one thread will wait till all the threads will do its computation, and then by combining those threads, I'm going in the further processing. That's the thing. So to check a thread's interrupt status, one can use t.isInterrupted. It does not clear the flag. Okay, so we have method, we have seen method like interrupt or interrupted. What interrupted will do, interrupted also clears the also we can get the status of the thread. Interrupt status will get, but also it will clear the flag. This is interrupted will not clear the flag. It will only provide me the interrupted status. Okay. So while writing a multi-threaded program, one can either define a multiple classes with their own run methods working on different features of the code, or different threads can be filtered by their name inside one run method corresponding utility that are using this thread. Okay. So yeah, like I can provide multiple methods, that is synchronized methods, or what I can do, I can provide a synchronization on the object also. That's the thing. Okay. So coming to the week 11, that is synchronization. Shared variables between threads can show inconsistent value as a result of context switching of thread arbitrarily. That is race condition. So in order to attain atomicity while updating the shared variables, the synchronized keyword is used. So if I'm putting the synchronized keyword in the method, that means this method is synchronized. That means now if any object is invoking this method, in that case, no other thread is permitted to invoke that method or operate on that method at the same time. Okay. So we use the synchronized keyword there. Now, programs in which the critical section is synchronized will maintain consistent value of the shared variables irrespective of the degree of concurrency, irrespective of the number of threads. Okay. Yeah. Intercommunication between the threads can be done by using wait, notify, or notify all methods. What it will do, wait is used to suspend a thread. Okay. The thread loses its lock and goes to a blocked state. Notify, what this will do, notify is signal one arbitrary thread waiting on that object that the object lock is now free to be gained. Okay. So it will notify any one thread which is present in the queue. Okay. Notify all, what it will do, it will signal all the waiting threads. Okay. So but one of them will be picked by a system to be executed. So we generally use this notify all only. And these, if we use outside the synchronized block or method, it is expected to throw illegal monitor state exception. Okay. These wait, notify, and notify all. Now coming to a thread. Okay. So there is a life cycle of thread. That is thread contains 6 state. That is new. New means the thread is created. Okay. Only it is created, not in the running or scheduled, and then not any kind of that thing. Only it is created. Runnable, that means start method has been invoked and the thread is ready to be scheduled. Okay. Running, that means this current thread is under the execution. These are three states of the thread. Now three more two states which is used to block or suspend the thread. That is block, the thread is suspended by a wait method. It has its lost its lock. If we are suspended that by a wait method, that means it will lost its lock also. Okay. While timed waiting, that means the thread is suspended by sleep. Okay. So thread is sleeping with the help of this sleep. So in that case, it will hold a lock. Okay. So this is the, very subtle difference between these blocked and timed waiting. Terminated, that means either the thread is finished its job or has terminated normally, or it has terminated because of some abnormal event like segmentation fault or unhandled exception. So like interrupted exception, that is also there. So yeah, terminating is also there. Uh, Apart from this, we have Java is also like although providing the synchronized method, apart from providing the synchronized method, Java is also one more facility to provide a re-entrant locks. Okay. So what re-entrant lock is like a semaphores only. So Java provides semaphore like mechanism to implement concurrency in programs using re-entrant locks. reentrant lock class. This class, so we are putting the object.lock or object.unlock, just like p of s and v of s. Okay, so we always like we are locking the object, then doing the work, and then in the final state we will unlock. Why? Because if any state like any exception has occurred, then it will release the lock. Okay, that's why we put it in the finally block. Okay, why reentrant? So thread already holding a lock of an object can reacquire it. So this is also work for the semaphore also. So very useful while working with a recursive codes, which must be executed atomically, but in a multi-threaded environment. Okay, so this recursive, what it will do, it will like a p of s, p of s, p of s, and then v of s, v of s. So I'm acquiring the lock 3 times, and at the same time I'm unlocking it also for the 3 times to release the resources. So yeah, to do this, we Java has also provided the facility of reentrant locks. No. Yeah. Okay. Another thing is thread safe collection. What this means is like uh, rather than so like till now with the help of reentrant lock or synchronize, what we are doing, we are locking the whole data structure to get updated. So like if we are operating on a queue, let's say, okay, so we are right now what we are doing, we are locking the whole queue. Now we are doing one updating things, or like deleting pop, or doing some operations and then unlock it. Okay, right now we are doing this in this way. Thread safe collection, or like the now if I want to make the one thing atomic, that means like I'm only want to make that update atomic. So in this queue, what I can do, I can make the insert and delete parallel as far as I can delete and insert the in the queue. Okay, so I can make that parallel also, rather than locking the whole queue. So in that case, thread safe collections comes in. What that means is thread safe collection guarantees consistency of individual updates accesses done by the multiple threads on the same collection. Okay, sequence of updates is still not guaranteed in the thread safe collection. While we are sequence of updates, but yeah, during update will be guaranteed. Like that will be done in a atomic or like in a lock environment only. But sequence of update, then that will still we have to handle properly with the help of synchronization or reentrant locks. Yeah, Java provides built-in collection which are thread safe, like concurrent hash map or blocking queue. Okay, so in the concurrent hash map we can put many entries at the same time, and that is also thread safe, like that won't lead to a data inconsistency. Okay, so a thread safe collection will never throw concurrent modification exception. Why? Because these are the collection which is made in such a way that the updation or deletion or insertion in this data structure or in these collections will be make thread safe. Okay, so this you can remember, like we have encountered 1 or 2 questions on this in the PYQs also. Yeah, so that's it about the week 11. Now coming to the GUI programming. Okay, give me just a minute. Okay. Yeah, GUI programming. So how to interact with the Java program? There are 2 ways, like using CLI, that is command line interface, or using GUI, that is graphical user interface. So how to create a GUI? So there are 2 methods, that is using AWT and using Swing. AWT is abstract window toolkit, and Swing is like a build on top of AWT only. But swing components are very lightweight, while the AWT component is very heavyweight. Okay, all the Swing is framework which is used to create a GUI components. Okay, steps to create a GUI. What will be the basic flow is like create a class by extending a JFrame frame, create a GUI components, add these GUI components to the panel, add the panel to a frame, and then call the set visible true to visible the GUI screen. Okay. So this is like a basic flow we create. Let's say I have created a one or three buttons. Now I will add these three buttons to a, I will first associate some listener to this buttons, like what to do when this event from this button is triggered. Then I will add these buttons to a panel. Okay. And then panel itself embedded into a frame. Okay. So yeah, create a class by extending a frame, create a GUI component, add GUI components to the panel, add panel to the frame. And then if I provide this set visible true, that means these all frame with panel and buttons will be shown in the window. Okay. Yeah. AWT and swing just create a GUI. Okay. If we want to perform operation behind the GUI screen, we should use event driven programming. What is event driven programming is like, it is, if I say, it is uh, distributed in a layer form. Okay, one layer is like a events, what is happening on the screen, and on the basis of that event, what event is triggered, there is one or multiple listeners is associated with the event. Okay, so when this event is triggered, we invoke that listener, and that listener is like always listening to the event. When this listener is listens, it will do, we have provided some functionality, like if this button is clicked, it associated listener will invoke, and that associated listener will invoke the action perform, and that action perform will have a logic like what to do when the button is clicked. Okay, so if we want to perform operations behind the GUI screen, we should use event driven programming. Button like action listener, action event, public, abstract, void, action performed, these are the there. So action performed, this contains the logic, like what should did we do when clicking, or when that particular event is triggered. Similar for the keyboard, key listener, key event. Okay, event, like what to do. Suppose like space bar is pressed. Okay, so now this event is triggered. So this key listener will listen to this key. Like, okay, now this key, this space bar is pressed. So now we have three methods like key type, key pressed, or key released, and what to do when doing these methods. Okay, so we have this event driven programming. This is just a very basic overview on this. Okay, so yeah, with this we have completed the revision of week 9 to 12. If you have any doubts or queries, you can ask, or we should go for a solving PYQ.
Yes, sir. Right.
PYQ only one doubt. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can
Yeah.
share that.
I mean, not doubt. I just want to know how to uh, do it. And one second.
Okay.
I was searched and kept it, but
Yeah, while Naren is bringing it up, one small request, Abhi, would you be able to share the revision slides?
Okay, I will share this.
Right, thank you.
I was just kept it and now if sir, actually, in whatever questions, no, this input output stream, file output stream, data output stream, these types of questions are in a general file output stream actually takes the file.txt, whatever the contents of that, and it will be converting it into binaries. And then data output stream will convert that into readable data.
No,
Maybe
no.
it is
Could you
in it
please
is
repeat?
double.
Like, what will the file stream will do?
See, file output stream finally, okay, output. This is output, not file output is we have this file dot text one file will be there, and whatever data is written here, it will
Naren,
be
you're
first
sharing your
converted.
screen?
You are not sharing, sir.
I'm sharing, no?
No,
No,
not
no,
yet.
it is not shared.
Oh, it is not shared. Okay.
No.
Sorry, I did not press entire screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Initially, we learned about file input stream. Okay, this particular question, if you see,
Hmm.
we have what is this? Assume that before execution, file text and file text have the following text in them. Okay. See, the file one dot text is a text file which is having Java as a programming language, and we are
Yes.
trying a new file output stream. So, new file output stream will, what my understanding is, will convert this Java as a programming language into a bytes. I mean, ones and zeros, binaries. Correct, no, sir?
No, this component, so like what internally it is doing, it's not the concern. Like this will is this component is used to, write in a file, write on a file.
Okay.
Okay, so this out will provide you the feature to write on that file, that file1.txt.
And data output stream.
It is used to read or write binaries,
Okay,
like
this
binary
is
data,
okay. This is
bytes.
binary data. Okay, okay.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
So this will actually write binaries to the out file, and this will be in a human readable form. File output
Yes,
stream.
yes, yes, yes.
D out
Okay,
is
file
binary.
output stream will be in human readable form,
Hmm, hmm.
and file input stream will be in binaries or human readable form. If we use find input stream.
No, this will just provide us a facility to write on the file.
Okay.
With this component, we can write on the file, this out.
Okay, if you want to read from the file,
Then we'll use file input stream.
yeah, that file input stream we are reading in a human readable form,
Yes,
which is
yes, yes.
available.
Yeah,
And
we are reading that file.
file, and again one data input stream will be there, isn't it, sir? To convert it
Yeah,
into binaries.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
That
okay.
will
Then,
is used to read the data in the form, like that might be a binary or int float kind of thing.
So here the false represents that it is overwritten and true represents it is going to append, is it?
appended. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Then okay, I was feeling the file output it take binaries and data is human readable. And then my that particular doubt is clarified, sir.
Okay.
And I was just saying, okay, if anyone is having the class, one more, I was not able to solve it. I don't know where it is now. This one done. Asset maps. This one.
So I have the paper of
Okay, you continue, sir. I stop sharing.
yeah. You can search that way. So I have paper of, I guess, the previous term only. Okay. If I don't know if you have done that or not. So yeah, consider a Java code given below and choose the correct option. Like what will be the output in this for this code? Okay. Yeah. My screen is visible now.
Yes, sir. Not whole question is visible actually. You can just minimize one.
Screen is visible. Screen is visible.
Okay.
Yes, now it is okay.
Okay. Now the whole code is visible.
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah. So if anyone is having problem in seeing the code, so you can zoom on your site to watch a particular snippet.
Screen size is large, then followed by normal resolution, then then screen size is medium, followed by HD resolution. Maybe this is the answer.
Okay.
Generally, we go from main.
Main,
So
yes.
public static void main is having monitors,
Array.
monitor array, there are two monitor, I mean, array of two monitors, which is one is new LCD, one new LED, and it's asking to show the monitors. Okay, so monitor class is why they have one public
It's
method screen size system dot output normal screen size, and resolution one more method, and it's called the normal resolution. So compilation will happen because it is only monitors. So monitors class is available. Compiling error will not be there. Then you go to show monitors. Show method of monitors. So once
static
it
void.
goes to show, it comes in the same class is there. So static void show monitor. It iterates to all the list through the list and asks for ith
Screen
element,
size
screen size, and resolution. Screen size for the first one is LCD. LCD extends monitor. Okay, screen size is there.
is
Upper
large.
high level. Screen size is there, and it print screen size is large. And resolution, it is not there, but it is extending monitor. So monitor is having resolution, it print normal
Normal
resolution. So
resolution.
first will be screen size large, normal resolution. Next, I will become 1, and you are seeing for LED. LED extends monitor. Okay, no problem.
It has
It's
both
asking for
meters.
screen size. So screen size is available. Screen size is medium, it will print. And
SD.
resolution, it's already there, HD resolution. So this will be the 4 things printed.
Yeah, screen size is large, normal resolution. Screen size is medium, HD resolution. Yeah. Okay. Coming to next question. Yeah. Consider a code given below that checks whether two candidates are from the same college. Method equals is overridden to compare two candidates' objects as follow. If two candidates are from the same college, then they are said to be equal. Based on the given information, answer the question that follows. Yeah.
Somebody is trying, or can I try?
Sorry.
Is output should be Shreya and Ari belong to same college.
We have to write in Boolean also. Only, sorry, equals. We have to override.
Yeah, we have to provide this code block.
Code block.
Yeah, in the exam you
Boolean, what
can
is the
see the
Boolean?
option, but let's do it without
Shreya
option.
and Ari belong to same college should be output.
We have to maybe we have to check first.
Shreya and Ari are in Madras and Delhi. How they are becoming same college? Okay. C1 and C3 belong to same college. So C1 and C3 we should have.
They are actually same college, na?
IIT Madras, no? C1 and C3. C2 and C3 belong to same college. Ari and Aisha.
Trey and Hari, okay. But that's not the like main motive of us. We have to just override equals. Maybe that's error on this side.
If we
Although
see
I
the
think that's the
options,
typo.
we can find out.
Yeah.
But
Like what will be the flow of the equals if you just algorithmically, like what will be the flow?
Like it is taking object as an argument. We have to check if object is the instance of a candidate. First of all, we have to check that only. Right.
Correct.
Then we can say this dot college equals to object dot college. Then return to. That's it. First one is right, maybe.
First one is right.
no, it should be returned false because if as per the data, if you see Shreya and IIT Madras,
No.
Hari and IIT
Like
Delhi,
this might be a typo. It will return false.
Okay.
Okay, if this one is equals or not. But what if they like it have a same college? Then okay, Shreya and Hari
We have to
belongs to
typecast
same
it also
college.
first. Yeah.
Yeah,
Other
we'll
thing,
typecast that
we have
also.
to typecast obj dot college. We have to typecast to candidate.
Yeah.
Other is
So this one is true. That is if
but
first we'll check.
in exam house, sir, because candidate will not be equal. No, IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, there are different. This I think everybody should get marks for this.
No, that's a typo actually.
Typo in the question paper, no. We'll spend a lot of time here actually. And
Yeah, but okay, but yeah, it might get false or like that. This not be a correct option.
you can never get.
Shreya and Hari.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Based on the logic and the option given, you can select the right option. Why? Because it will give true and false accordingly.
Okay.
No, if this college equals if this college dot equals, what is that, sir? Right answer if you go.
No, sir.
Mhm.
They will not give you like if equals is satisfied. They will not give you return false in that case. In any option you see, na, they just want to know like what's the syntax. You have to typecast or you can directly without checking if it is an instance of it. And this thing they are checking only, right? है ना?
Yeah, but yeah, like this is also
They're
true.
not
Like this
checking.
is a typo here. There might be a
Right.
typo in this paper, but yeah, main motive
Maybe
is to.
maybe we can't take that logic that like if colleges are not same, then we have to say they belong to same college, na? So it's
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, we cannot
we
take
should
that
not
because
return
because
false.
it is written in the question like
Yes,
method equals is overriding to compare two candidate object as follow. If the two candidates are from the same college, then they are said to be equal.
equal. Yes, yes, right.
Okay, that means it will return true if the same both the college are same. So yeah, first we'll check whether the object which is coming as a parameter is instance of candidate or not. Then we'll typecast because if that is instance, if it is not, then we'll simply return false. And then we'll check whether it is of the same college or not. If the same college, then we'll return true, else we'll return false. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Next question. This one.
Okay, this is our similar to the cloning or something like that. Okay, without cloning, we have
Hmm.
three interns. Jaya is there. Then another memory which is having same Jaya.
New
And
memory.
third one, we are not memory is not there. Only the marking directly. I3 is pointing towards I1. So any changes in I3 or I1, both will be same.
So
I
Subhash
will be
Jaya.
changing Subhash. So Jaya
Subhash.
will be converted to Subhash. That's all. I1 and I3 will have Subhash. And
And ceremony
I2
Jaya.
will be having Jaya.
Yes.
So
Subhash
answer
Jaya
is
Subhash.
Subhash, Jaya, Subhash.
Subhash as Subhash. Yeah, that is it. Okay. Then this one.
Device first compilation we have to check up whether it is happening or not. So device D is equal to mobile. We have to see whether device is class is available. Yes, available. Mobile M equal to new smartphone. Mobile M is also available, which is extending device. So line 1 will not give a error. So that first option is not there. D dot power on. So D is a device which is a new mobile when it comes to D dot power on. Mobile is having power on, no. So it is extending device. So power on is available in device. So device is on your will be there first. Then you're from device you're converting into mobile and you're asking for display. Mobile.
Line 3 is error only.
So mobile display will be coming. So device on mobile display,
It is okay.
and then M dot connect. M
And
is
dot connect is
mobile. Mobile dot connect is not there.
in the mobile. So it
Mobile.
is present in the child class only.
Yeah. So it will give a error.
So compilation error at line 3.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Line 3 generate a compilation error because the method cannot is method connect is not defined in the class mobile.
Yeah.
Can
In
you explain
exam,
line 2,
actually, we
please?
will not do like this. We will see the option and directly we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Mhm.
you for learning, okay, no problem, sir. That's a system, no? Like from main only you start.
Yes.
Okay,
So
next question.
typecasting DVIS mobile and asking display, why do we need to typecast? Because, okay, it's references device. Okay, sorry. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
even D dot display also will work, no,
Will work.
sir?
T
D
the
dot
display.
Display smartphone display only. It will display. It will turn smartphone display and whatever we are doing, it will return a mobile display. है ना?
no, what he's telling is line 2, whether we have to necessarily we have to do typecasting to mobile.
Yes, we have to do because device has
Okay,
no
okay. It is not
display.
present. Display नहीं आएगा.
Okay. Device
This
does not
compile
have
mode.
a display method. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
If we also typecast this m dot connect, then it will also work. But
What?
why? Because connect is not present in mobile.
Okay. Okay. Correct.
Connect is in the smartphone.
Mm.
Okay.
In that case, we had to typecast it as smartphone.
Smartphone, maybe.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now this question.
Again, this is Java. What will be the output? Q add first. Add is first you will add violet, then yellow will come
Yellow.
first. It's a tree set.
Mm.
So initially you will have yellow, violet, pink, blue, yellow, violet, pink, blue, blue, yellow, violet, pink, blue. But tree means again it will go from here to blue will not be there. So you will have
Starting from blue,
VY. AB space
and
L,
that's yellow.
PQRST, U, VW, XYZ. L,
Blue,
PQRST,
pink, violet, yellow.
violet, yellow.
Uh, Blue, pink,
Blue.
violet,
Blue.
Blue, pink, violet, yellow.
yellow.
That is in the tree set.
Tree
Yeah.
set.
What about Q1?
Okay, Q1, sir, I told no, like you'll start with that
Yeah.
first one, blue.
Blue.
Blue, yellow, violet, pink, blue.
Blue. Yeah. Okay. Blue, yellow, violet, pink, blue, and then
Blue,
blue,
pink.
pink, violet, yellow in the set.
Set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, can you explain the what DQ part again?
DQ.
QQ, sorry, QQ. Okay. Array DQ, na, it is. So like the so sorting it. Like how it is the order like blue, yellow, violet, pink, blue.
This one.
Add first it okay. Add first it is doing. Okay, fine.
Yeah. At first will
Good.
add in the front of the
The
queue.
front of it. Okay, okay. It
While
is
this
DQ, na?
add, yeah, it is DQ. While add will just add like a add will act like a append.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है
Append in Python, similar like that.
ठीक है
Q, Q. If it is a Q, then add first is not there.
एड फर्स्ट नो yes
Hmm.
right
Since it is a DQ, add first is there.
Yes.
ठीक got
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This question. What will be the output?
Again, this is
Okay.
a clone. So you check whether the first is having dish name, chef, chefs are not cloned
Just
at
give
all.
me.
हाँ chefs are not cloned at all
Yeah. If we have to do actually chef, we should have one.
whole array is cloned but inside chef it is not alone each object of like
Separate.
chef
Yeah.
Ravi and chef Raju is not cloned whole
Yes.
array is cloned actually
Whole
how to
array
clone
clone means
not
only
each
pointer will be
copy
there.
it's a just shallow copy only
Hello,
outside
copy. Only whatever you change, that chef 2 equal to D2 dot chefs is there. No, that would have changed.
yeah
D1 dot dish name. Dish name. First chef, we are having Ravi and Raju. Biryani, Ravi, Raju. You are cloning. So chef 0 is changed to Veena.
name maybe name will not
Dish
change na?
the dish name fried rice. So D1 dish name will be biryani.
yes
D2 dish name will be fried rice. D1 chef 0. D1 chef 0 initially it was Ravi. You are changing it to Veena. So it will be biryani Veena, fried rice Veena. Correct answer?
wait a second
Okay.
uh, okay name is there Mm, okay.
So this is firstly a deep copy or a shallow copy? Seems like it's a deep copy. We're having d dot chefs is equal to this chefs dot clone.
Hmm.
No,
No, it
or
is
is
still
it's not?
shallow
It's not a
copy.
clone. It's a shallow copy.
Yeah, because
Shallow copy, sir. Because if you are having a array, no, like
Hmm.
chef array, then you have to have a for loop, and each and every item you have to do a clone. Then
Oh,
you'll have a deep copy. Here there is no for loop at all for changing.
we are
okay.
doing deep copy for array, but we are not doing deep copy inside the array. That has also na objects,
Okay.
different objects. So d2 dot chefs. Where is chefs?
Okay.
Chef is the line, no, second line
Yes.
after the main, first line after main.
Okay, and the we are changing Veena. Okay, and it will do. Okay, Veena will like
Replace
it will
Ravi.
be replace Ravi also in the first one also.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it will be dish name will be हाँ ठीक है dish name will
Biryani
be
Veena, fried
biryani
rice Veena.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है okay okay biryani Veena fried rice Veena ठीक है
Hmm?
yes
Correct. Huh? Yeah. So this is because we are having another one chef 2, and here we are simply cloning the bitwise copy one. That's why it will not do the deep cloning. It will just do the reference only, shallow copy. Yeah. This one.
This one, you are having the array list of date, durian, banana, cherry, dragon fruit, list dot stream, take while. Take while will take until it starts with D.
hmm.
So date
date
stop.
durian only and then stops
Hmm. Okay.
No,
drop
date
while
while. Okay. So date durian, and here it will be a drop while D. So
and it
it
will
will
take
not
banana
take
and cherry.
anything, it will just drop, that's all. Initially it's what is this array list? Okay. What is the okay? I don't know. If you show, then we can tell that green tick.
No no first
It
will be
starts
date
with until it
date
take file
durian
means until it is D, it will take date and durian, it will come.
uh,
Drop file means you keep dropping until you get a D. So nothing should be there.
नहीं नहीं
That may be the answer. Not maybe. That is the answer. Date durian and
banana cherry
nil.
date durian है banana cherry में भी
No, date durian and nil. Oh, it
Why
will
nil?
start from banana cherry dragon fruit. Sorry, correct, correct.
banana cherry dragon fruit हाँ
Yeah,
date
banana
durian
cherry
banana
dragon
cherry
fruit.
dragon fruit
First line will be date and durian.
हाँ right
Yeah, yeah, correct. It is dropped. D will be dropped. Correct, correct.
Okay. This one.
Yeah. Line number, sir? 16. 16 is
In previous question, why the second line is not having that durian again? Because uh, date is starting with D, right?
See, a drop while will drop till it found like till this predicate is true. This predicate, till this
Mhm.
predicate is true, it will drop. So date durian,
Both
okay,
will
it will
drop.
drop date
Okay.
durian, and then it when it encounters banana, this is
Mhm.
B, so it will get false. Now it
Mm.
won't drop anything. That's why we have
Okay.
banana, cherry, and dragon fruit.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay.
okay. Next question, we can go step by step itself. You start with main. Main will be the bottommost. Then above that, it will be method 4. When it goes to method 4, it calls method 3. We wanted 16. No, okay. Method 3 will be on top of method 4. Method 3 will start and call method 1. Method 1 will call method 2. Method 2 completes. Method 2 is popped out. Then method 1 is popped out. Then it comes to line number 16. That time method 3 was there. So answer is method 3.
Method 3.
16, no sir. Yeah, 16. Method 3 will be in the top.
Okay. Do we go
Yesterday,
for
madam
options?
explained this.
Okay. Then method 3. Yeah.
sir please explain sir one
I'll try to explain.
yeah
See,
please
this activation records, whenever you have a
Uh,
method, one activation record will be created. So you start with
this.
the main method. So one activation record will be created for main. So once it goes inside, it sees another method or function, whatever it is called. It sees method 4. So for method 4, one more activation record is created above the main method. Once it comes to the method 4, it goes where it is there, method 4. It is in line number 18. It will go to method 4 and it starts working. And you see one method 3. So method 3 will be activation record will be created above method 4. Once it comes to method 3, it is saying go to method 3, line number 12. It will start working. While working, it sees some classes and methods. So method 1 will be created, one more activation record. Method 1 will go to line number 2
Method
and
2.
starts working, and it will say method 2.
Hmm.
And method 2 is in line 7. It will work here and it will
Yes.
finish at method 2. Once it
Yes.
is finished, that activation record is popped out. So it will be erased. 2 will go out.
2
Which
will
has
go out.
called
Yes.
method 2, method 1 called method 2. So it is going there and method 1 will be popped out now.
Okay. ठीक
So
है.
once method 1 pops out, who called method 1? Method 1 was called by method 3.
3.
So it comes back to method 3, method 15 line, and it will continue working. Now, from the green in the right side, if you see 2 and 1 are popped out.
Okay. Okay.
So 3 is in the topmost. So, question is during the execution, which activation record method is top of the stack? No,
Okay.
top of
In
the
the
stack is 3.
line number 16. Okay.
See, at line number 16, so say till
Uh,
now, method 1 is done its work. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
That's why these two are popped out.
हाँ ठीक है sir. Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, this is how it. Give me some thumbs up.
No.
Now, if you understood.
Yes. Yes. Understood.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
This one.
Booking taxi, booking a bus. Okay, always start with main. So transport app T equal to new transport app. Transport app T, we have a class called transport app T, no problem. Oh, you have to have a code block now. Object 1 dot book ride.
So we have to call first get taxi service using T dot get taxi service and make it as obj1 and obj2 will be T dot get bus service.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Very good.
That's it. And typecast it also.
Our new
Transport service, that is the inter. ठीक है.
Okay, so
non-taxi
yeah, we
service.
have two things, like just so that just don't get confused between why we are using transport service, because this one is interface and that is publicly available. We don't have availability of taxi service and bus service because these are the private class or inner classes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
The fourth option is wrong because you cannot directly call a private.
Yes, we cannot create an object of a
That is why
private
fourth one
class.
is wrong. And second, third one, why it is wrong is you cannot call like object one taxi service and bus service. Both are different. You don't
No,
have
but we cannot type like put a data type taxi service and bus service because this is not available beyond this class.
Yeah, both are private classes.
Yeah, that's why. And that's why it's there. This thing and this thing is got eliminated, and this one also because we are creating an object here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, choose the correct option. So yeah, what it will do.
Public static void main online courses. Online course is having show details. New cloud course. There are two.
Course duration is 3 months, followed by enrollment.
Course
Cloud.
showed it.
Course.
Okay, this for it will go to each course. First, it will go to
Cloud course.
cloud course and ask for show details. Cloud course implements online course. System enroll. Show details is not there, and in online it is there. So
It is default. It will invoke default. Course duration is 3 months. For show details.
Sir, no, sir. This cloud course show details. If it is not here in the cloud course, since it's implementing online course, it's a default method is there, no? Show details.
Could you please
Enroll,
repeat?
it is not there. Show details, it is not there. But now, given a chance, I will say course duration 3 months and enrolled.
This
Enrolled
one
in
is
a
a
club.
default method. So if this one, implementation is not provided, it will invoke this default one.
Yeah. So answer will be course duration 3 months, enrolled.
Enrolled in, no, no, enrolled in a cloud
enrolled in a
course.
cloud course.
Oh, we are having 4 outputs. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So first output will be course duration. First is show details. Show details not there in the cloud course. So it will go
Default.
course duration is 3 months, enrolled in cloud course. Then
ML
it
course.
will
ML
say,
course. ML course.
yeah, it will
Then
say ML
enrolled.
course and enrolled.
Yes. So this one is the correct one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This one.
One backpack, new bag one, new bag two, bag one. Bag is my abstract class. Okay. Bag one dot carry. Bag one is a backpack. Backpack is having carry. Backpack is having open. Tote bag is having carry. Tote bag is having open. Void carry.
Wearing
But
backpack, opening
open
backpack.
is abstract. Void carry abstract. Abstract void open means again abstract class should have no sir. Void carry we can have a line one. I don't know. Forgot.
Hmm?
Without seeing the options, very difficult. Even if I see options, difficult. I am having doubts, sir. In abstract class, first one
Hmm.
back,
Hmm.
the two methods are there. So
Hmm.
void, what is mean by only void carry? It is not abstract. It is not default. It is not abstract. How it is that?
No, no, it is just a normal method, the implemented one. So
Uh,
abstract class definition is like it should contain at least
at
one
least.
abstract method.
Okay, then only it becomes abstract.
Yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, okay. This one is contained. The void open is the abstract one. So it has contained one at least. It has contained an at least one method that is a void open, but it can have multiple methods with a normal like a multiple method with the implementation also.
so in this problem, both tote bag and backpack both are implementing both open and carry. No, so all whatever is there in the backpack class and tote bag class will work.
Yes, that will work.
So then it will be BG1 carry means it will first
Wearing
wearing
backpack, opening
backpack,
back.
opening backpack, holding back tote bag, opening tote bag. That may be the answer. Huh?
Yes, most
Yes.
probably.
Okay, okay. Abstract class contains only one. Option number one is generates compilation error.
Yeah. Because abstract class must contain only abstract method.
No,
Okay,
that's
okay.
the
So it is
interface
not
code.
only abstract method, only one abstract method.
At least one if at least one method abstract is there, one abstract method is there, at least one, then that class is abstract. Or we should have to provide the abstract class if at least one abstract method is there.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
And
The
both.
abstract class contains more multiple method that can be abstract or non-abstract, but it should contain one at least one method as abstract.
Okay, okay.
Abstract means we are not providing implementation for that method.
Okay, sir. And option four, what it is telling?
Yeah, it is telling like the another output combination of output which is wrong. It is carrying back, so that means it is giving this the default one.
Default one. Okay, of
Yeah,
the back class.
of the abstract, yeah, class back.
Okay, okay.
But
Right, sir.
this
Right,
is
sir.
not the case because we have implemented in every class.
Correct, sir. Correct, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then this question. Okay, just go to the code. This one is for an iterator.
So if it's a printable type object, you have to typecast it to product.
Hmm? Just see the option like,
Where's the main method? Acha.
yeah, this
We
is
have to
the,
write this thing, okay, only.
Yeah, printable. Okay. Printable is the topmost is there. So you have to typecast it to printable.
yeah. Why we have to typecast this into a printable? Because see,
Because either
uh,
give an object, no, sir.
hmm?
It will give an object, no?
Yeah, it will give a, the get next will give me object, and I cannot invoke print on that.
Yeah.
So to invoke print, I have to typecast that into a desirable type. Okay, but product is a private one. If you see here, product is a private, so I
Yes.
cannot typecast into that.
Yes.
Product list is, it's a list. So this is not containing a list. It contains a products.
Hmm.
That's
Yes.
why. And yeah, this one is
For
providing me
object.
object. So on that I cannot invoke print.
Yes, sir. Very. This is
Okay.
a quiz two question.
Yeah,
Similar like that.
Yeah, yeah.
similar to that.
Up to
Okay.
week 8.
Hmm.
Mhm.
This is zero
Exceptional handle.
exception. Okay, you start from main. Where is main?
Public study void main, okay, integer array. 1 minus
Sir,
1
where is main? Ah, here. Okay, array
array.
and array length,
We're
array
trying to update. If we get 0 value in, okay.
array index equal to 0. Array index. Initially it will be 0. So first time it will come. So array index equal to 0 itself.
When
It goes
it means no, no,
value.
the value is of any in the array. If we counter 0, then it will invoke 0 value exception. Like in the
Yeah.
array, when we're treating the 1 minus 1 0.
Yeah.
When it
So
is
first
0, then it
one
will
के लिए तो 0 it will go to it will increment the array by 5 times.
it will become 5 minus 5. Then if 0 exception handling, then we have to print that only. Print
Yeah.
ln. And the next line we have first line will be 5 minus 5, and the next line it will be 0. And
No,
rest code will be
first you are printing the zero value exception E. So first will be zero value exception. What is the E? E is not given. Here upper
E
zero
to
encountered during update. It will be printed first,
uh,
and then you are printing the array n plus double quotes. So 5 minus 5 0 2 minus 2.
0 2 minus 2
Hmm.
ठीक है हाँ ठीक है
Okay.
okay
Yeah.
Nullable, off nullable is there. So if here we have action and comedy. Action ke liye to you will Akshay will be returned, and thriller it is not there. Since it is off nullable, nothing will be returned. So answer will be Akshay in uppercase.
Hmm. Okay.
hmm. No please sir explain sir
Yeah.
what happening
See, we have a class movie which contains one hash map, and it has two entries, that is action Akshay and comedy couple.
okay
Okay.
okay
One
keyword
method, that is get actor, to get the genre of that actor. Now in the optional, we are putting an optional of type string optional dot off nullable new movie dot get actor action. Okay. Similarly for the thriller. Okay. So this optional dot off nullable, that means if the optional is if the desired value is there, that means if action, there is a corresponding value is there with action, it will provide me the action. Okay, but if it is not there, that is in case of the thriller one, we have
thriller
no entry in the thriller one, it will provide me an empty optional. Okay,
hmm.
because by default there is a null. So to the null, so off nullable, what it will do, it will returns an optional that describes the specific value if non-null, otherwise returns an empty optional.
If it is if
Since
present okay
yeah, so see off nullable here, so this will provide me a empty optional. Why? Because thriller, it contains null value. There is no corresponding entry of the thriller.
hmm.
Okay. Now this if present, what it will do, if the value is present, then just print into the uppercase. This method is doing. If the value is not present, that is if we are encountering an empty optional, then
Not
just don't print. Why? Because if present, okay, if present method, the work of this, like if the value of optional is present, then do the thing which is present in the method, like what method is telling to say, like in this case print the uppercase thing.
Hmm.
Okay, but if it is not present, then just
it will not go to if condition.
ignore it.
Yes,
Yeah.
ignore it.
So in this, since thriller is an empty optional, it will ignore that.
So
It will
like
not
off
provide
null,
null also.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Right, right.
Yeah.
like off nullable, what are the other things can come
Mm.
instead of optional dot off nullable? We
Mhm.
can get default or something is done. So what are the other
No, you cannot
function?
get default. There is off nullable. You can, like, there are other methods to handle this. Like if you see like a or method also, or like off, on the off method, you can create an optional on the wrapping value. Okay, so that you can do like this. Or else is there, or else, or if present, or if present or else, we can also do that. So like if present or else, what it will do, either print the value or print, like, think there's no genre like a thriller, or there is no actor present in that genre. That kind of thing we can handle with this also. Off, we can use this off, or like just provide empty optional also, we can also do that. Okay, like this optional dot off.
So
Okay, so
use
with this
off nullable
combination.
transform null automatic to empty optional. There is only one thing is there.
Hmm? Could you
Okay,
please
use
repeat?
the off nullable to transform null automatically into an empty optional.
Yeah, if we are encountering null, then it will automatically transform into an empty
Empty
optional.
optional. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So like to handle the null values, we have one method of nullable. We can do another kind of transformation to handle these things, but definitely that will not handle the null value. So to handle the null value, we can use off nullable.
So this is the only way it can be, the question can be done, like given to us. One of the ways.
Not only way, like, yeah, if you want to handle the null value, so which we have the varieties of method which we have studied, then there is only off nullable. But yeah, if you say like can we handle this in other ways, yeah, there are definitely more ways to handle these things.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This question, what will be the output?
Yeah, here, okay, transient is insurance provider. It's a string. Okay, sir. I have answered. Somebody can tell. This one is easy.
So transient pass, please explain it, sir.
Yeah. So so what is serializable and deserializable is, like, we are directly writing, importing or exporting, or reading and writing directly objects. Okay.
Hmm.
Objects contain fields. Like for example, if we take this example, it contains card number, transient field, that is insurance provider or issue date. Okay. By putting a transient in the field, by making a field transient, that means now this field is not serializable. That means if we are serializing this or deserializing this, then that will ignore, or like don't serialize, it won't serialize this insurance provider in this case. Okay. So in this case, it will only provide the default value of the insurance provided. Since it is of type string, it will provide null value. Okay, because this is not serializable, we are providing that don't serialize this field. Okay, if we want to serialize this field, we can provide our own, like we can override the right object in our own implementation in our own way. Okay, to handle how to serialize this object. So we can explicitly provide the right object, but in this case we are not doing that. So yeah, the by default right object, what it will do, it will simply ignore this thing. Like it will only provide, okay, insurance provider, since it is not serializable, I'm only providing null value. That is default. If this insurance provider is, say, let's say, sorry, it's let's say it is of int value, integer value, then it will provide 0. Why? Because that's a default one provided by Java. So yeah, this one is the option answer. Why? H1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is serializable. Since this only insurance provider is transient, I'm getting null here. Why? H insurance, this is not serializable. That's why I'm getting null. Okay. By default value in by that mean is not like what is provided in the program. So in this programmer, we are providing by default as unknown, but that's not the case. When we are handling the non-serializable object, it means that by default, which is provided by Java, that is null in case of a string. Okay.
In case of
So
integer, it
regardless
will
of
be 1, I mean 0, and in case of double, it will be 0.0.
Yes. Yes.
so regardless of what value I give for transient anything, it just comes out as string null or 0 for integers. That's all.
Yes. 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 Why? Because this is not serializable. So we are not serializing this.
Okay.
So when we are operating serializing or we are serializing or deserializing, that will not this won't be serialized there.
Okay.
Just serializable means simple thing, na? It is like we are not writing that object.
Yes, kind of that. You can you can say that in a simplified way.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Yeah, this one.
Ravi sir, it is not string. String means null, double means 0.0, integer means 0.
Okay. Thank you.
Here it is. False is only Honda and Honda and Toyota.
Yeah. So yeah, this is how you can partition the
Like we are
stream
creating a
based
dictionary.
on one predicate. So yeah, here we are getting that partition which has a key false. Okay, we have a map with boolean and list of car and of false. That means this predicate is false on the uh, all those criteria, all those entry where this predicate has false. And that in this case it is Toyota and Honda. Okay. If there is a true in this way, then it will output other cars in
Ford.
that case. Okay, Ford and Chevrolet. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Any doubt in this? Okay. This one.
Yeah, in this only I was having doubts, sir. Like file input stream, no. So I was thinking that will be the binaries, but data input stream will be binaries. Since directly here this some variable called in is a new file input stream, it is already in a readable form only.
Yeah, and this scanner will directly read that.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood, sir. So for this, answer will be data from file, and then the scanner next line. Next line is your balanced diet is key to good health. Then it says next, so word will come food,
Word will food.
then
Then
provides essential
provides
nutrients for body.
essential nutrients for the body. Yes. Why it is not printing data from file? Is it printing?
No, you are not reading. No, scanner.it. Only three
Okay.
are there.
Data
No.
from file is printing. Okay. Fine.
It is
It is there.
printing.
It is there. It is there. Yes. Okay.
Which one? Which one? What, sir? What is that? I couldn't
No.
get.
No, data from file is there.
Yeah,
Data
data
was
from file is
printing.
the first one. That is simply your
This is
String.
simple a
echoing.
print statement. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Right.
just a echo. I'm saying. See, it is just a print statement.
Why you say eco, bro?
Yeah. This one.
This is again. It's like
North, south, something like that.
Yeah, north south
Yeah,
means
yeah. If you
your button
you have
login
to,
is a button, no sir. So button will be in the south. Panel button,
Login button.
panel button,
Panel button
PNL.
is an object. Okay.
Yeah, and the text is in the center. Text
yeah,
is
yeah.
both
So
phone
this
number
one
and
is,
OTP.
yeah, we have to check option for this, and we can also put the do the elimination kind of thing in this
No, sir, but we have to see also na what is actually PNL
label
BBN
PNL text.
defined
Yeah,
exactly in the code.
yeah,
That is
yeah, yeah.
available.
You have to check that also.
That is defined in the below the class. No, see,
Uh,
see
No,
J
it
panel
yeah, it is
is
defined.
defined here. The
uh,
class.
yes, sir.
See, for example, South Pay, you are having the it's a what is that button? No,
Button.
so it is defined in the class,
Mhm.
and what should be written inside that button also is defined in the class, like
That's
login.
we have to say only
Yeah,
login.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah,
Like these can also be interchangeable, na? Like names can be only
yeah.
interchangeable.
Name. These are only a names. Like PNL
Uh,
label is a J panel, and PNL
JPanel is
test
a
is
class.
also a J panel. But you have to check whether what is the PNL text here and what is PNL label.
Hmm. Yes,
Okay.
yes, right.
Yeah. So yeah, in that case, you have to read the code.
read the code. Yeah,
Yeah. This one. Okay.
stock list with the three stocks: A stock, B stock, and again A stock. What is this?
Highest price stock we have to print, na?
Sir, what is two do A stocks are coming? How it is that possible? Oh, A stock is a class. Okay, okay. Sorry. One A stock, one B stock, another A stock. Three stocks are defined, and you have to print the highest priced stock just within stocks. Highest priced print value of the highest price stocks. Invoke method get price. Oh, we want a function header. Okay, it is within the test class, so it will be static,
Setting method, na?
and we are only
Price print.
printing, so
Highest.
it will be a void. Okay, and T extends A stock. T should extend actually stock. That is highest fellow. If it's extending A stock, it cannot extend B stock. So that will be wrong.
Yes.
So
Yes.
T should extend a stock, and then you can have highest print. One more thing will be you can directly have public static void print highest stock directly by supplying
Hmm.
the stock array.
Yes.
We have to line one, na? Line one we have to write, na?
Only line one we have to write. That's all.
Okay, okay, ठीक है. Public static void. ठीक है. Print
Okay.
highest. That is okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Value this we studied in
Okay, yes, yes.
1 to 8.
Okay.
So yeah,
ठीक है.
these both are the equivalent at the runtime. This one is also a runtime. At runtime, this will also be a stock only because it extend is stock.
Yes, yes, right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This one. Which of the
Yes.
following options are possible results of the above code?
Number n integer available equal to 1, you wanted Virat 1, Sanya 1. So either Virat can book, then Sanya cannot book, or Sanya can book, or Virat cannot book. Only these two options.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah.
solve this problem already, Naren? Or
No, sir, similar problems we have solved.
no,
Mhm.
even before you read the problem, I'm not even four lines into the code, you were already telling the answer. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I was thinking, what is wrong with me? Am I
Yes,
so
sir.
slow?
Please, sir, please give other like
No, no, no,
options
no,
also.
no, no.
Others
He's
can
prepared
contribute
very well.
also.
That is very good. That is very good, actually. I mean, like,
No,
it's not.
in our syllabus, in our question papers, this when two T1 start, T2 start there is there.
Mm,
No, I'm checking. No, sir, like n equal to 1, I told. Available is equal to 1, and Virat also 1, Sani also 1. So any one person only can get
No, no,
it.
understood. But I admire your level of preparation. Actually,
Okay, sir, thank
it's very good. It's very good. It's
No, sir. Please, other also contribute. We both are speaking only.
Yeah, please contribute. Next question.
No, it is not about talking. It is about how fast you're able to read. I was getting a little perplexed actually. That's all it was. But your prep is good. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Next one.
So yeah, like everybody got this, no? So yeah, this can be done parallel. That's why we can have two possible outputs. That one, in that case, like T1 thread T1 is executed first and then T2, and the vice versa. Like T2 has got executed first and then T1. So yeah, we have this two possible outputs. Okay. This one question: which of the following is a true about the given code? Okay, we have to see the option for this. For now, just go through the code. Please. We are using a concurrent hash map here. One thing. And now we are
With
extending.
concurrent hash map, we will not throw a concurrent hash map exception.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So
This may generate, so it may not. It will not generate. And fourth option, it says always generate the output. In any threads or this whatever we are using, there is nothing called as always.
hmm.
You will have 2, 3 types of outputs, and this one,
Like, is it not really possible to control that, or is it that in our, I mean, we are only seeing those kinds of questions? Which way is that? What you said actually triggered a thought in me. Like, if we
no,
have
it
threads,
cannot,
there
sir.
is no way of
Always,
predicting. Okay.
it will have two different types. You see, if you see the question code, you sir, show me the code, sir.
No, not about this code. In generally about threads, there
Like
is no way of determining or.
No, there is no way of determining. It is determined
Mhm.
inside
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So this one is determined by the machine itself.
machine.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
non-deterministic.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here you can say
Yes.
if it comes to the what you call that D4, no,
Mm-hmm.
then you will get that 4. If it doesn't go there, then you will get only 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So
Okay.
two
Okay.
types of outputs are possible, but the fourth
Mm.
option says it will give always generate. So
Mm,
that
mm, mm,
option
mm,
is
mm.
not possible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir,
Sorry,
once please
again I'm
explain this. No,
talking.
no, sir, please
Hello. Hello.
explain, sir. Once again, main part. From main part, you can explain all these things. Actually, I don't know about concurrent hash map.
Okay.
I not know.
See. What happened if we are using a normal hash map? No.
Hmm.
Then
Yes, sir.
that is not a thread safe collection. That means if you are concurrently accessing or updating, insertion, deletion, doing any kind of those things, it can lead to a data inconsistency,
Okay.
because atomically each every insertion and deletion is not handled by the normal hash map. Okay, so that is not a thread safe. On the other end, this concurrent hash map, these are known as thread safe collection. That means in this insertion, deletion, or access of these thread are thread safe. That means the operations, whether I am inserting on this in this map or accessing deletion, all these things are atomically mutually exclusive. Okay, so atomically these are logged or unlocked on that basis. That is handled by the collection itself. So it is implemented by Java. So concurrent hash map, when I'm doing this 1, 2, 3 or these kind of things. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you see in this case, void main, after void main, I am creating one concurrent hash map. I have one integer list, array list. Okay. And I'm
Yes.
populating that hash map. Okay. The concurrent hash map.
ठीक है
Okay. Now I have new T is a new example of CU map. Example just contains a CU map, and this example like just contains a CU map, and it will invoke a run. That what it will do, it will just put a one more entry, that is 4 4. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now
Fine.
T dot start. Okay, so now after this T dot start, I have two options. Like one is like I am going to the main, and one I have started the T. It's one more branch is like a T. Okay. So these two things will go in the parallel. Okay, but now since this is a concurrent map, okay, this can be done like first I have executed this main. Okay, so this code is simply like I'm iterating over the map and getting the values, getting key and values, this code. Okay,
This set is for keys only, right?
this code is just to print out the map,
Okay.
this code. Okay, so yeah, either like so there are two possibilities. One is I have executed this thread.
Hmm.
Okay, so in that case I have provided this 4 4, I have populated this entry also. So now I have this possibility. Okay,
Okay. No, first
when
of
I
all,
am
we are creating
executed.
set from the our CU map. Okay.
Okay, and one other another possibility is like just I have provided this thread. Thread is doing its
Uh,
computation, but
before.
like before this, I have executed this one.
Okay. Fine.
In that case, it won't populate the entry with 4 4.
Yes.
It contains only entry with this thing.
Yeah. Then what
Okay,
wrong with the if we don't put concurrent hash map?
what could go wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, what could go wrong is like if this is a simple hash map now, then
Yes.
this 4 4, this can lead to a data inconsistency. This thing, why? Because I'm putting like, so like in this case I'm only putting this one only. If I'm putting 4 to 5 entries simultaneously, then
Hmm.
during updation it can get problem. Okay, so one method is to provide a synchronization on the whole data structure, on the whole map. So in that case, what will happen if the four I want to populate my map with 4 entries. Okay, let's say. So
Yes.
that 4 entries will be done in like in a sequential manner. Okay, so there will be no concurrency in that. If I'm making the whole map synchronized, or whole map as a critical section, mutually exclusive. Now, another scenario to make it more efficient, what we are doing, we are putting the logs on each insertion, updation, or that kind of thing. So when putting logs, so this is done by the concurrent hash map only. So in that case, I'm directly putting 4 entries parallelly in that map. I'm populating the map with the directly with the 4 entries concurrently. Okay, so if this is not the concurrency, or that this is not a thread shape, then it will lead to a data inconsistency. Okay, so for example, like a linked list, let's say example of a linked list. If I'm putting a 4 entries in the linked list, I'm inserting, then directly inserting the 4 entries, and if there is a nothing like a logs on that, so how will we insert in that? So we have to create some, how we insert a node in a linked list. Okay, that itself is a critical operation. If you see, we have to provide the address also, we have to change the node, the address node from the neighbor also. So all these things are there. So if I'm putting 4 entries simultaneously in a linked class, that will lead to a mess.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so this thread safe collection will ensure this. Like if I'm inserting a node in the linked list, then it will ensure that the neighboring node also will be logged. So in
Hmm.
that case, it won't get a data inconsistency problem.
Okay.
So okay, so if I'm providing, so in this map, it can like the entries can get simul like entries can get repeated, or any kind of thing. So
Yes.
two keys can get repeated, or those
Two
kind
keys.
of keys can be there, or like concurrent modification exception you can expect this error also. Since we are using this concurrent hash map, that is thread safe collection, we won't get this error, because this one is a concurrent. This one is a thread safe.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's why these two options are correct.
ठीक है.
Okay, yeah. uh,
This type of
Another one,
question, one twist that you can expect is here they're saying true about, no?
what is a
Which of
not
the
true?
following is true about? So true it is. Sometimes they say which is following is false about the given code. Also, sometime it may come.
Yeah, false or not true. So in that case, you can analyze the 4 option and choose what will be the correct in that situation.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Coming to the next question. Yeah. Here, just go through the code one, then we will
Well,
then
this one.
see the option. Okay.
Okay, I will not answer.
The answer has solved already.
No, in what you call professor also is given explanation nicely for this type where you use source no.
Yes, get source or the action command. How to
Yeah,
use
that
action command and get
yeah.
source.
When
Yeah.
to use action command? What should be the inside the brackets for action command, or what should be the inside the brackets for source command? So
Yes.
here source is called as your buttons. Actions are your set action command, action one, action two.
Okay. So, should we go for options?
Now, if somebody is trying, they can try, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Then we can go for options. Yeah. We have. Okay, so yeah, these two options are correct. Why? Because get source, it will get the source which like what event is triggered. So whichever whatever the event which is triggered from that source. So in this case, we'll get the directly the button. Okay, while in the action command, get action command is equal to the action which we are providing as a string. That action will be there. Okay, so if you see in the code, B1 is of type a J button, while this action command is a string, action one or action two, action two. So yeah. Okay. So this is the thing here. So get source, you will use the directly the button, and the action you will use action will check it with the help of string. Another one.
So again, thread.
Hmm.
I mean, start and run. This also similar, like what we explained for the last term, no? Like uh, one can come, two can come, one two can come, one two three can come, one two three four can come, one two
Yes,
three
yes,
four
yes.
five can come. Also, nothing can also come.
Hmm. So these are the possibilities if you analyze this code. So should we go for options? Like
No, wait a second.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, but I mean, analyze. Okay, once you show the option, I have no doubt, sir, in this
Mm-hmm.
because initially I selected only one option. It's a multi-select question.
Okay.
The other option which I did not select, which was correct, I am not able to understand why it is.
Okay.
So it will print just a pattern. First, it
Yeah.
will print one, and okay, one or maybe one, two also. Okay, one, two, three, two, four. So
See why
it will be
cycle
set.
back. Hmm?
Hmm. Yes, yes. Go on.
Yeah. Why cycle back and start again? Because we are yeah, here we are using this thing only. This the percent pattern dot
Oh,
length. That's why it will cycle back.
So once the
uh-huh.
index
Yes.
becomes 6, 6 mod 5 will be 1 again, it will come to
One
1.
again. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So one thing is yes. So yeah, one, two. Why? Because see, set stop true can be interrupted, can interrupt the ongoing thread at any time. So if it
Hmm.
is interrupting at first, like the at first at the beginning of the execution, then there will be no output. Okay.
Yes, yes.
It
Hmm.
has
It will
just
not
set
be
it
fight.
the stop as a true. Now the thread has stopped. Now,
Maybe like
hmm,
before while loop, we can just iterate any other loop, like maybe for loop iterating from just nothing else we are doing inside. It means it takes time while going into that for loop, and before that, p dot set is all to true. Set stop is running, and then we can't go to while loop, and we can't print anything else. We may not get anything like
Yeah, that is the
that. We can also do.
explanation. But since T dot start is before P dot set stop, T dot should start now, sir.
See,
Bef-
see. T
Before
dot
starting,
will
it goes to
start.
the next line. It goes.
See, T dot T1 will start. Okay, T1 will start, but say, let's say one possibility is also there. In that case, let's say, see,
Before going to the while.
there is two branch. T1 has started. Okay. Mm. Yeah, T1 has started, and we have this thing is also there. Okay. So there is one thing also is there, like the, in that case, like machine is choose to go with this one only.
That's why the fourth option.
That's yeah, that is the fourth option. Okay. Now see, if you have observed, uh, the implementation, we have seen that machine is using time slicing. Okay. So the time slicing can happen. I was like, these are the possibilities. Like, what are the possibilities? So these are the possibilities which can happen. Okay. So this p dot set true, set stop. This thread can be invoked at any time. So if it is invoking at the beginning, then there will be no output. If it is invoking between any cycle, so till that cycle it will print and that it will interrupt. Okay. And if it is printing at the end, then the one cycle, two cycle, it will go on, and it will, like some in, and it some way it will just interrupt, kind of interrupt. Okay. So yeah, so these are the possibilities which is there.
In case P dot set stop equal to true, that line itself is not there. This will be running into like never stop.
Yeah,
That
that
much
this will never
solution.
stop. Yeah. So there can be a case like this will complete a 2 to 3 cycle, and it won't invoke, like the machine is not invoking the set stop, but that's very rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on machine to machine, also
Yeah, this
compiler.
this this depends on the machine only. Yeah.
Also compilers are like, if you're using online compiler,
Mhm.
like
No,
like I
this
see
is
some different
implemented by Java.
Java, I see. But when we implement Java in like some other compiler, it gives us like very different output sometimes.
Yeah. Because that's why these are the possibilities. This will give other many types of
Okay.
errors. No, sorry, error, no, many types of outputs. Yeah.
So threads is
Okay.
prone to error only.
Oh, we are completed.
Yeah.
We are
So we
doing
have
app
complete.
dev too also.
Hmm?
JavaScript.
Java,
Let's do that, na?
App dev too.
app
Just
dev
joking.
too.
Okay then.
Okay.
If you have any doubts, do you have any doubts?
So there's one doubt, like just scroll one question,
Hmm.
like the same question paper. Uh,
Okay, then I'll share this. What is the doubt?
just scroll. Yeah, this is clear. Maybe no. Just stop, sir. Now go. Yes, down, little down. Maybe this one.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, if
okay.
you Hmm?
Uh, yes, sir.
This one you
Uh,
have doubt, like why these two are output.
maybe I don't. Maybe I don't see this question actually. Okay,
Okay.
it can be any order also. Okay.
Yes. This can be in any other. It just means like getting two threads, and so one get, so this itself also depends on the machine only, like which thread is to invoke first. Yes, Narenji.
Sir, no. After completing, I have a doubt, sir.
Okay.
You completed?
Yeah. Like, do you have
Okay.
any other doubt in
Yeah,
this?
I'm having one doubt, sir. I'll share my
Mm-hmm.
screen.
Yeah, you can. Sorry.
Sir, this
Mhm.
question I'm not able to understand. I did not tick anything. Uh, Here
obj
mobile is
dot
there.
ship. Hmm.
You are starting from main. You are defining one object obj which is of mobile class.
Hmm.
The new mobile obj dot chip mobile chip will give motherboard is working.
Hmm.
Then it goes next line obj dot status. Obj dot status for mobile it is software is working.
Hmm.
So supposedly it should print both lines. Correct, no sir?
Hmm.
But there is no option given for both lines. And
Which
then
one?
compilation fails because display method has not been overridden in class mobile.
Yes.
Uh, it is implementing hardware. Hardware is having display method public void.
That
So
is
it
an
is
abstract
saying
method.
that whatever methods available in the parent class or interface
Hmm.
should be there in the child class which implements
Yes,
hardware.
yes, yes. It should be there. So like this one, this interface is like enforcing us to provide the implementation. If you are not providing the implementation, either make that class as an abstract class. Okay. So
But
since this is
here,
not an abstract class, we have to provide the implementation of display also. That's why it
no,
is giving the error.
yeah, but this is object is of a mobile type only, no?
Yeah, but this mobile doesn't contain display method, the implementation of display.
But we are not calling display at all here.
That's not a point. We should provide that implementation there. That's why it is providing giving the compilation error.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not
I
like if you
understood.
are
I
calling or
understood.
not, it should provide.
So if interface hardware contains 100 methods,
You
if
have to
mobile is
provide the 100
implementing hardware,
implementation.
then it should have 100 methods here.
Yes, yes,
Ideally, it
yes.
should be default, na? Display should be default method only in the interface.
Yeah, that will be the
Ideally.
another case. But if the interface contain 100 abstract method, and if you are implementing that interface, then you have to provide all the implementation, all the 100 implementation there.
Yes, yes.
I have a
Oh.
question
You
then.
you
So
you
can I
you're, sa-
declare?
you're saying this is abstract because the implementation is not provided, right?
Which one?
Like you are saying display as a abstract method because implementation is not there.
Yes, yes, yes. It is provided in the interface, hardware interface. So this one is an abstract method. Display is an abstract method.
But like abstract keyword is not there, but since the
No, in interface we don't have to provide. So it's like a redundant. We don't have to provide abstract method. It is implicitly, if we are providing any method, if we are defining any method in the interface, that is implicitly an abstract method.
okay.
Okay, because we never provide an implementation of an method. Okay, from the new version onwards, we always provide the implementation of either a static method or default method. But for the normal methods one, we didn't provide implementation in the interface.
Okay.
We only
Okay,
provided
so if
definition.
default method is there in display, a display
Yeah,
default
that
is
will
there,
be the
then we
another
need not
case.
have it in the mobile.
Yeah, if there is a default method that is in the display, so then that will be called if you are not providing the implementation of the display.
In
That is
mobile.
another case. Yeah. Or you can also like that. There will be another case also. In that case, you can also provide this mobile class as abstract because this mobile class contains partial implementation. So you can there that will be the another case also. But these are the another case. But for this question, this will give me a compilation error.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Raviji.
This question
My
we got
question.
it. But what are the type of other questions may be asked? I'm just thinking.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
if in case in this same question, public default void display is there, then
Then it will
answer will be
take the
motherboard
default
working.
definition. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever default definition will be there. But anyhow, we are only calling chip and status methods. So
Yeah, but
we
that
got
will be
them.
the compilation error because we are not implementing the display method.
Can you
Okay.
go back to the
Yes.
question, please?
Yes, Raviji.
Yeah, here you are mentioning that we have to define display in mobile, else it is not going to be out. So if we define it as an abstract class, will it work? Or should I
Abstract
define the
class,
method as abstract?
mobile.
Yeah, mobile. Yeah. Should I
Yeah,
define
yeah,
it as
yeah.
abstract
If you
class?
yes, it will work.
Okay. Is there a way of defining an abstract method? It's not. Is that a
Public
possibility?
abstract void display.
Public abstract void display will help.
Yeah, but if the class contain at least one abstract method, then you have to define that class also abstract.
Then we
Oh,
also
okay.
have to do a different method, na? Like any other method that is abstract. Not not to apply any implementation of it. Only.
So even if one abstract method exists in a class, the entire class is abstract,
Yes.
and we have to define that. It's if we don't put the class as abstract, it will still lead to an error. What I mean to say is abstract class mobile implements hardware is one option. Class mobile implements hardware is another option. In both the methods, I declare it as abstract void display.
No, see, in the both, see, if you are providing any abstract method in any class, then you have to provide the class abstract also. Okay, so that leads to your case one only. That means the class is abstract. You are making the class abstract.
Okay, so the abstract class has to be defined.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you have to provide the implementation of the display. That is another case.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you. That was one doubt I had, clarified.
Okay. So yeah, all the best for the anthem. Hope you will all score 100 out of 100.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. With that, we can wrap up the session. Okay.
All the best for you also, Abhilash ji.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you, Abhi.
So
and
what is your
all the best
which
to you.
you exam, sir?
C programming and
No, I have software engineering.
software engineering. Okay, that is
Yeah.
Puneet. Okay,
Puneet, sir.
Puneet is having C program BS. Okay,
Yeah.
Abhilash ji is in BSc. Okay,
Okay then.
okay, Abhilash ji. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Okay.
Night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Right.